Hello, hello. Hello. How's everyone doing? Hello. I'm a little bit tall today. Maybe like this. Hello. Hello, hello. More Arknights. Welcome rants, by the way. More Arknights today. I am really starting to regret putting all these Arknight streams back to back, particularly on a busy week. I think I was already regretting it yesterday, but man, dang, putting on the high heels. What? I think my boots have
a present from a fan?
a small amount of heels.
Sorry for the trouble.
There's a little bit. A very tiny amount. But yeah, we're gonna continue playing today. I heard a little bit, or I watched a little bit back of the stream yesterday, and I think I'm fine with my default voice, but goddamn, voice of me voice acting is pretty cring. Pretty cringer, you know. I know how you got taller. What? I have done no such thing to make myself taller. I am 5'1", and if you include the little flappy thing on top of my head, I'm 5'3". It's very simple. Okay. Back into reading. Oh boy. So you mean to say that Hoarder has failed? Huh? Inches, not feet? What do you mean, 5 inches tall? I'm not 5 inches tall. I'm not a literal fairy. Yes, General, I saw it with my own eyes. He was gravely wounded in the battle just now. And he was in contact with another Sarkaz woman? Aside from his longtime... Huh? We'll wake up, I swear. Aside from his longtime mercenary acquaintance? Right, but she's highly skilled at concealment and moves too quickly. I was anxious about getting too close. Couldn't shake the feeling she'd notice me with one wrong step. Wise choice. You wouldn't have made it back alive otherwise. That said, I'm surprised the Confessarius let Babel's assassin go free. Was that an oversight or their intent? No matter. Tell me about Hoarder. Hoarder. I literally can't pronounce this name. Hoarder. Where is he? He's still marshalling the remaining mercenaries and about to resume pursuing the escaped convicts. Have him return. Those convicts will not stay free forever. General? As you said, his wounds are no laughing matter. Forgive me, but why do you still trust him so much? I've had you with him this whole time. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you've never once reported any misdeeds from him. But he used to work for Babel. It was the mercenaries under his watch that screwed up, and it was his old friend that incited them. Don't you think it's too risky to keep him in such a key position, General? You've seen for yourself today. How does one Victorian regard another? And how much more difficult do you think it is for one Sarkaz to trust another? We've had everything stolen from us, been forced to grow accustomed to fighting each other for the right to survive. And now we've obtained a new opportunity. You tell me, do you want to go back to monitoring a possible Sarkaz spy, Or will you accompany me in eliminating the remaining Victorian threat? The Victorian threat. General, we choose to go with you. Damn, Bill, you look like shit. Did we shake him? We can't let our guard down yet, Mr. Feist. I know. Captain. What is it? Your face is splattered in blood. Blood? Hey, Bill! Oh, it's just my own blood. No need to panic then. Come on, Bill, you could breathe a little louder. I don't want to have spent all this effort porting a dead man back. And think about swinging your spanner gentler. What? Spanner? You're always hitting me in the head. I hear you. You're the boss today. Hold on a little longer. We'll be back right home. We'll be right back home soon. Right? I'm not going blind, am I? This blood on my forehead's getting in my eyes a little. Rock, eyes out. How much left to our target rendezvous? A little over 300 meters and we're there. It's Team 6 on guard here, right? I could really use a hand from them. Bill, old bud. You're getting harder to carry by the second. Yeah, fuck you too. How long have they gone without a signal from the surface? Or we? Didn't the doctor say they'd only contact us after they reached the last RDV? No, I mean the SSC. At the one before that. Bill about to join Bob the Builder? I don't think he's dead. He seems very not dead. We had an agreement that they'd keep us up to date with the surface situation every half hour. Shit, I wasn't tracking the time. How long's it been? We need to go up and see. No! Wait, what? No? The Sarkas have already discovered our last rendezvous, then the Doctor Squad is in danger. You're currently worried sick about Morgan and Dagda, too. Yeah, you are, too. Worst comes to worst. Vina, I go peek and you stay here. Suppose somehow something bad happened. You Scarper further in? Scarper? Indra, I can't keep cowering behind you all. First our mentor, then you and the Glasgow gang, now the Doctor. I've cowered for far too long, and I know it. Dagda wasn't talking nonsense. If you're always tucked away in the shadows, you gradually lose the courage to directly face the sun. She's trying to narc you? You know what she's dying for? You taking her to storm the palace and finding that what's-his-gent to do him in. And you're itching to go back to Glasgow, the Glasgow gang. Don't you understand her point of view? Like hell I don't, but that's the bloody thing. I understand, and that's why. You're scared she'll end up killing herself, the way she rushes in. You can bloody imagine, can't you? Is Indra supposed to be like very British? Like, is that the thing? She's got a death wish in my eyes, the way she acts. You need to trust her. She'll be willing to live for our sake, and the sake of so many, even if it comes with enormous pain. Like eating hamburgers. She's an outstanding knight, and a warrior warrior of Victoria. She has everything in common with the countless others who struggle to live, and fight on for Victoria. And I had to fight with them, not because I'm in some special position, but because we're all native to this land. Vina. Think of that commander, Lady Clavicia. Would she abandon her soldiers, run off just to keep herself safe? I'm not familiar with her, but I don't imagine she would. Those soldiers really trust her. Then in your eyes, how much do I pale in comparison? Like bloody hell! You pale at all? Then follow me. Together we'll make sure that our comrades in arms have a safe trip home. We finally get to leave this stinking place soon. Are you alright, spy? Woof. If Mandragora asks me to bark, I will bark. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, it's certainly a way of showing something. I feel like, you know what game I wish I could play on stream that's, like, moderately story-oriented that I wouldn't feel offended to read all of again? Is, Trauma Center. I like that game a lot. Even though I'm not about this really too much. The last 2 times I heard the word spy, it's been from a sarcasm thinking of some fresh new punishment. Almost forgot what my codename was. Then pick a more tasteful one next time, if you have the chance. The elocutionist? Is that like the executioner but with electricity? And all that lot had good ones. If they kicked the bucket without leaving so much as a smear. Save your strength for now. The leader still needs the sarcasm until you found. You mean the shard. Don't say it. Not like I don't want to hear it, but we need the leader's approval. Our soldiers are all clean sorts. Don't go giving them too big a burden to carry. I understand, Mandragora. You've always been such a good girl? Jeez, what is this? Is this a henchman? Don't sweet-talk me like the bandit did. Sick of it. They're all gone, and now I'm stuck here alone in this shithole having to worry about the leader. At least you got back quick. While you were gone, that Harmony bastard was glued to the leader's side, day and night. And I was terrified that... Terrified that what? That the leader would get too close to those noble sorts. That someday, she'd have no more use for us. The leader, eh? Ma'am, I've ascertained the others' positions. They're still in the same place watching the door for the sarcasm. Are we linking up with them right now? Get the paramedics going. The spy needs immediate treatment. Right. One more thing. Find a messenger and notify Count Morning outside the city immediately. We need to ensure that spy meets the leader as soon as possible. Count Morning? You involved him with the leader? Or for the... What? God. I cannot read. Times like these. We have no choice but to hope the nobles do something fun. Something to help. Something fun? I hope they do something fun! Do something to help. Funny kind of joke, isn't it? You've grown well. Who is this person? I don't understand. It's weird. It feels weird. Dog, isn't Mandragora like a... He's like speaking down to her. It's weird. It feels weird looking at Mandragora's model. That's not like you, Spy. You're speaking too much rubbish. Save the rest for when you're not ragged enough to drop dead at a stiff breeze. Hold it. Hold it! Objection! What is it, Horn? We have a visual on the exit already. Mind the perimeter. 3 o'clock. Horn, it's the Sarkaz! Or it's Sarkaz. Not the Sarkaz. Robin, are you still fine for ammo? Sorry, Horn. Truth is, I've been hiding an explosive shell on me. All this time I've had it in my head that if I fall into the enemy's hands at some point again, I'll be taking the shell with me to my last stand. Shame. We improvised that shell ourselves. How's that got anything to do with... And I'm very sorry, but I'm not inclined to give you that opportunity. Huh? It's like the power of a homemade one falls a bit short after all. Your second favorite character is Horn. She's alright. But he's unscathed. How? That's Sarkaz. That Sarkaz is their beloved general. We finally meet? An improvised shell is hardly a suitable greeting, though. I know you've met your share of Victorian soldiers, Sarkaz. After all, a great deal of them died by your hands. I imagine their spirits are practically lining up to crowd your dreams. No need to be so self-effacing? White Wolf of Victoria. Even to the Sarkaz, you qualify as a heroic warrior. As I recall, the captain who rendered Kazdel is a sea of flame once more. 200 years ago was your ancestor. Are you some monster who's lived for centuries too? I had no chance to witness that war. But listen to the way you talk about it. It's no different from your kin who feed on others' lives to prolong their own. Prolong. Those stained in Sarkaz blood must pay that blood back. Thousands of times over. Where do you think we came from, Victorian? Just who runs in fear at the restless souls circling Londinium skies day and night, murmuring their blood feuds? Did you know? I became a professional soldier precisely because I was fed up with justifying this war we're in. Come. Come. The words of the deceased linger about my ears and are more than you'll ever hear. And I promise them this. I will not fall until I see my people out of this place alive. Oh hey, we started. Wow, crazy. Can we stop following 3 or 4 storylines so that we don't have to go between all of them all the time?
I'm here to... Yeah! 久しぶりにバーベキューやろうぜ。一歩も引かない。命令を都市が崩れていくのを。
Might have been a bad place to put all my units. Oh, they're really not gonna survive that? That's crazy.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Acknowledged.
Oh, that's not good. Oh man, Caster's in the bottom area too. Come on, man.
Made up your mind?
Come on.
For what reason hast thou come?
Okay. Wait. No. No. No, that's so unfortunate. Well, okay. Also, the shell isn't until, like...
Retreat at once, while there's still
Isn't
time.
until, like, the... Pretty far into the thing. Love some art, but the story they're telling is definitely good. Plus, really like that they've been able to make dialogue fun to listen to. Can see why people love its story. Yeah, Arknights' story is okay. I am a fan of it. But like I said before, it's kind of weird for me, like, needing to read all of it. Because I feel like I'm reading it, but not, like, appreciating it. Because I'm just reading it. And you might go, like, if you're reading it and not processing it, then, like, what are you doing? It's like, I'm just reading it. I'm not processing it. I, like, sort of understand what's happening. I mean, I guess I fully understand what's happening, but, like, something about reading it out loud makes me feel like I'm not fully paying attention to it.
Compassion saves no one on the battlefield.
一歩も引かない。命令を子供たちの悲鳴が聞こえる。Ooh, I have to get serious now.
Okay, this will be fine for a while.
それは変わらない。
And then
祝うよ。立ち上がる。
I think...
指定の座標に到着。
I guess this is the high flow area, which means that I don't really know if this monster will be able to block all of it. Oh, they're on skill 2. I didn't know that. Seems less than ideal. Boom.
今から起きること連綿たる山々となる。最適な布陣でした。よくなる。祝うよ。だければ叫ぶだろう。少しは楽になるから。害虫だ。
Come on. Damn it. Oh, wait, it worked! Are they gonna go right that way? No, they aren't. Okay.
We're counting on you again today, little apple.
Very well.
運動を実現させた者が北総へ逃げた。君は気づいていない。アーツユニットチャージ中。待機中。邪悪を壊滅しうる勇猛さ。We're counting on you again today, little apple.
I have so many operator, like, deployment points.
連綿たる山々となる。
But all of my dudes are gonna be on cooldown. Can I go, like, here and deploy this here?
温度安定しています。
Oh, they died immediately. Very cool. Oh, they died immediately again. Very cool.
ここは私に任せろ。
Yeah, there's a lot of just, like, caster dudes that do a lot of damage. What the hell?
お前だ。お前のせいで俺様は恥をかいたんだ。
Yeah, needing... It's like, I know it's not even, like, necessarily good voice acting, but, you know, thinking about it a little bit, right? Still, while I like fan service or weird and gacha games, I like some form of attachment. So, as much as you appreciate the Chen outfit, you'd probably like her to have a regular outfit. I guess, like, the thing with the, like, vacation Chen is that, like, there's no regular outfit for it. That's just what she is. Welcome, Error. Big men breaking into your house, Uwu. I'm gonna call the police, Uwu. Yeah, Chen's, like, normal outfit is, I guess I have her in this thing, but... She literally doesn't... I guess, like, it could be this, but... It's not live 2D. Also, like... I don't know if I necessarily like... I honestly find it weird when I'm too emotionally attached to a character. So, like... Her... Let's not, let's not bring your weird ERP fantasies into this chat. I thought you were asking why Chen's pants were like half unzipped, and I think that's just like a stylistic choice. I think people normally do that. Yeah. All right. You on your way to get banned from my stream? Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, the next time I probably feel like it's too much. You're just, like, banned for life, but, you know, it's a tightrope. You're the first person to be banned for, like, 3 days and then get unbanned. But I guess if it's gone from, like, 3 days and needs to be escalated again, it'd be a permaban. Who knows? Yeah, I'm not really sure what I want to do with this map. It's kind of like... It's the stupid, casters. They're really hard to deal with, and they come from both sides. We don't want to, at least like having you here. Speak for yourself. I mean, like, obviously, permabanning people is not ideal. But it is one of those things where, like, it feels like I've given enough warnings. Like this. I feel like having someone to like nuke the casters when they come out is like a good idea. This is kind of late, I guess. And I put this person here. Yeah, that seems relatively powerful. I guess just having it aggro healers is probably like the thing. You wouldn't ban little old me? Technically, the rules, number of rules infractions would suggest that I actually would. Okay, I hope this is good. Like, it could not be. This caster guy's pretty aggressive. Damn, they left there like a number of attacks from Chen. That's kind of a problem. I don't like that. Was not ideal.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Can we maybe, like, not do that? They're so chunky. Hello, Little Lyria? What is little about me? There's nothing little about me. Also, welcome. Yeah, I could never get over the hump of, like, needing to... What's it called? It's like, everyone says that modding Skyrim is what makes it fun. But, like, needing to figure out, like, a good set of mods to use is kind of like, eh. Something weird looks about Lyria. Can't put my finger on it. You look different? What do you mean I look different? What looks different about me? You talking smack? No, modding can be fun too, you don't have to. Yeah, it's like, I've already played through Skyrim, like, to the extent which I wanted to play it a long time ago. And I think people go like, oh, well, like, you can mod it to keep it fresh, but again, I just don't really, you know. Settle, you're just not horny anymore? Yeah, I know, right? The horns have been removed from me. Which unfortunately means that there's no good handlebars, unless you consider the side of my hair handlebars. But... Hello, Snow, how's it going? Most of my playthroughs of Skyrim is me modding it, rather than actually playing it. Oh, like you spend time, like, modding it instead? Yeah. Like, you don't actually play the game, you just mod it, and then, like, it's good. Horn Lyria? Yeah, I mean, like, I don't see what the problem with that is. I used to have horns, not just 2 days ago, and now I don't have any. Oh, another one. Sweet. I don't have to read anything. I just got to play the game. Let's go. Okay, what is this? Goes there and then out here. I'm assuming this is the high frequency lane. Boing. Oh, defenders are like hella expensive on this map. Boing.
Good scenery here, Doctor.
Please let me activate. I'm gonna let it hit the entire group. There's so many people attacking Mudrock, it's really funny to see her just like spin. Okay, what else can we do? I guess I could like drop a Silver Ash like here.
What are you planning?
And just try to like get rid of all of that. Oh, come on. No! Not like this! I almost want the, like, artillery shell to just go off. Okay. Now we have to worry about all of these people coming through. Oh, come on. Please. I thought this was the skill activate button. That's so funny. Okay. Okay, cool. Also, okay. Why does it auto-correct lol to laugh out loud? I don't know. Okay. Girl and Arknights. Oh, it reminds me of you? I see. You gotta start drawing lewd, but not too lewd art of Flar. Kind of like... I mean, I don't... I think I am not skilled in this expertise. But yeah, Apple, is that the stage people use for, like, operator testing or something? Like, you just shove, I'm assuming, a defender operator in the center, and then, like, whatever DPS person you want to showcase? Practice? I mean, like, I think you severely overestimate how much free time I have. Yeah, I've seen it on a lot of channels. That or the operator is the turret bait. That's fair. Yeah, I suppose there's multiple things you can showcase in that stage. It's so strange, Doctor. We definitely shook off the Sarkaz warriors from before. But they're still coming. Closure, are our communications being traced? Not a chance, Samia, I guarantee it. I set up triple-layer encryption on our transmitters. If they had the tech for that, then Teresa's browser history would have been leaked 5 days ago. Doctor, I believe closure. If their browser history was... They must be using some other method then. Miss Samia, we're a stone's throw from the rendezvous point. As long as we link up with Team 6, we can get in contact with the subterranean support unit. Once we're underground, the Sarkaz pursuing us will be out of luck. No, don't go that way. Next video, smash or pass tank edition? Why? I've already thrown my hat into the ring of smash or pass. I feel like my video was even, like, fairly sub-medium. It was mid. Why? Wait, what? Miss Siege, what are you doing here? Weren't you under there? Under where? Team 6's what? Why do you look so, Miss Indra? Have you seen all the blood on your hands? Your soldiers, they all gave their lives. That can't be right. Team 6 is still ahead of us. Could they have run into the Sarkaz? We don't have time to analyze now. Doctor, it wasn't the Sarkaz. This seems sus as hell. Do they have, like, shape-shifting spies? Like, was the Sarkaz force pursuing us that killed Team 6's soldiers? You mean, the enemy they faced had terrifying Arknights. It was more of a massacre than a battle. Hardly any of them had to even draw their weapons. Oh, was it Mandragora, maybe? So, why is her eyes like that? You sure it was Arknights? I don't believe that. I saw that red bug thing tear a soldier's chest apart. Vina, you saw it too. That was a genuine monster. So the perpetrator is no ordinary Sarkaz. They actually do remember you talking about it? Which one? We have to change course. Mr. Feist, are there any routes we can take? Yes, but we don't have any support waiting on us. If we run into the Sarkaz forces, we'll be in for another hard fight. So how's everyone doing today? I'm gonna keep reading, but I suppose there's people here now. The streams feel a little different this week because they're so late in the evening. I have to do a lot of stuff I have to do a lot of stuff on the days of the week this week. Like a lot of work. And you don't know what that is, Error. What is it? What is All Quiet on the Western Front? If it's a horror movie, then I wouldn't have heard of it. Transformation Dude might be disguised as Siege. Could be. The World War I film? I see. Anything in particular about it? I don't know how to differentiate between all of those. You alright? You're still working on the model and the lore video? Yeah, how's that going? How's your model popping? From the German side of World War I. I see. Farming in Arknights for tomorrow? Oh yeah, for Spalter? Yeah, unfortunately I don't have any pulls banked, so we're just being sad. Movies of war are definitely scary. Definitely. For real, for real. Spalter and the Giant Forehead Inquisitor Irene. I swear I've looked up this person a number of times. Yeah, I think we literally talked about her before. I like her tights. They're very pog. Yeah, fortunately, unlikely to get either of these operators. Very sad. You women? Yo, just installed Arknights for the first time, managed to get Rosa and Horn. Any advice? Any advice for Arknights? Level the units you like. Generally try to have a good operator for, like, functions that you need. So, like, you'll probably need, like, a defender, a sniper, right? So try to, like, cover your bases with operator types, but outside from that, like, it's really, like, level operators that you like, and then that's honestly it. As long as you can clear stages, you're fine. Sometimes, the events, like, require pretty... Require is, like, a word. I don't really see it that way, but... Sometimes contingency contract wants you to have pretty specific stuff, but... Yeah. If you get 6 stars, generally level them. Generally 6 stars are pretty good. The Apple God. Deploy Suitor. That's it. You know what? It's fair. A fair strategy. Except for all the maps where that doesn't work. But yeah, honestly, like, I don't see anything outside of that. Not at that stage of the game yet. Oh, which one? Where you need to, like, deploy Suitor and pray? Yeah, it's like, just have fun with it. Also, I'm assuming if you downloaded a gacha game, that means you're aware of how they work. So, farming is definitely a thing. Excuse me. There are resources, I think, for farming and stuff. But I don't remember if the drop rates just become better for expected value as you go further into the stages. I'm not sure. What? What is this? Then you just do it harder. Wait, what do you mean? You just suture them harder? Bruh. Yes. Rants is always sus. I question why I let him stay in this chat. Honestly, on a stream-to-stream basis. It's alright, but the computer that had my video broke down, so you had to make it again? That's really unfortunate. And yet you banned me? Yes, there is a little bit of a difference between being down bad and then also saying stuff like "coom" randomly. It's like on a different level, you know? I can handle people being like, Flarous needs to give us steppies. And then I go, friend, you should go step on your words before they come out of your mouth. Yeah, and then also just like, yeah. I know, I feel like I shouldn't really need to explain the difference, but it's fine. Alright, this scene is too dramatic for me to to be in the moment of it. Horn, what the hell is this? What did that sarcasm throw at us? A bomb? None of us even saw it. It's a Arknights. Eyes up! I just saw something red flash by in midair. Yeah, this is way too dramatic. Can't get into this. It's like a thunderbolt or something. That's a Arknights? These abominable devils! Whoa! Still won't come out? Your war, your battle? Your fight? I can't believe you're not going fast. Can you really be the White Wolf? Gotta go fast. 5 aerial blood streaks at once? Horn, we have no chance of... No. No matter how strong the arts, he's only one person. What did Victoria do in the past to prevail over the sarcasm again? You mean, how many bolts do we have left? Cover me. Yes, sir. Pitiful act of defiance. Now's our chance. Run for it. Counting on an arts bombardment to make your escape? I'll give you a rude awakening. What I said still stands. So long as my soldiers remain here, I will not flee. Really wish they had an art piece here. Yeah, I don't really know. Could. Not bad after all, White Wolf. I see you have the bravado to reverse course. And charge me. Yes! Charge me, Horn! Charge! Charge into me. I mean, charge me. With... I don't know. Explosions? See, that bonk is deserved. That's fair. You know what? I believe that. Oh, did I not launch the bot? You know what? Damn. Hold on a second. Forgot. I forgore. Be opening in a second. Whoever told you that a sarcasm depends solely on arts and fighting? Welcome, Crimson. Even wielding no more than a sword, I can still defeat every last one of you. Alright, here, I'll... There's the bonk from before. Beating me may not be so difficult, but making me fall will... Oh, wait, what? Not be so easy? How very brave of you. It's thanks to that valor of yours that I can end this battle that much quicker. God damn it. The instant he thrusts his sword out. Oh no, not thrusting your sword. Oh no, whatever shall I do? The soldier before Manfred abruptly vanishes. She seems to practically dissolve and melt through the wall behind her, leaving not even a ripple. Horn, don't die. You're too pissed off to die. These arts are unfamiliar. Vigilance! A dagger from thin air? No, not from thin air. Ooh. You react very fast. I'm afraid I'd have one more hole in my chest otherwise. Target found. Take aim. What the hell? They vanished again. What the hell? They're too fast. I can't land a shot. Blink? No such arts can be cast without leaving even a trace. Or is this a diversion? Don't let them fool you. All men cast precision aside. I was gonna say precise addition. Attack at once! So long as the enemy stands in front of us, they have no escape. Have we hit them? General, there's no body. Colonel! But the ground is shot to hell. Where could they still be hiding? General, behind you! Show yourself, and your life is mine. Dies of Coombe? Really? Manfred, you put it very well, but unfortunately, you were only half right. See, this person has been in shadow the entire time, and I kind of just wanted, like, Manfred! Like, half. Sarkas don't solely depend on arts to fight, but in no world does Sarkas wield swords alone. Whoa! Whoa! The ground shouldn't be this soft. This place is gonna swallow us. I'm losing my grip on my blade. General, you're sinking too? Nobody move and nobody panic. The dagger in his staff, these arts, are nothing more than arts. You're very calm-headed. You're pretty good. Oh shit. Something's cooming. Good. You saved your men's lives. However, ground's nearing my stomach. My sword. With your swordsmanship, blocking my attacks would be a simple task. Wait, what? What was that bonk for? Is it because I'm doing the Sonic voice? But the more you struggle, the quicker the ground swallows you. Is that how you want to go? This self-destruction? General! No one come near. Or you could cease all movement, same as your men. You want me to wait as you run my heart through? It'd be tough killing you, because you're pretty good. I see now. You're not actually here to take my life. I never imagined that outside of Ascalon, Rhode Island would have yet another Apex Sarkas assassin. I'm no assassin. I'm just here to get chili dogs. Unless it's called for. I have zero desire to harm any Sarkas at all. But here you are abetting our enemies. Are you Victorians? Nah. Your enemies? What I see is a group of bruised, weary warriors on the soil of their own home, struggling painfully just to live. You and Teresa's, on the other hand, are turning the Sarkas into chili dogs. And that means that I'm more excited to put you in quicksand. Did I mention I like chili dogs? No, you didn't. I had entertained having a talk with your people if I had a chance. It's a sorry thing that we should first meet on the battlefield. Rhode Island elite operator. He's gone again, and the ground's back to normal. Hair's breadth. I was on the cusp of nutting on him. His arts are too exceptional. He can induce hallucinations without influencing our nervous systems. There are marks of energy transformation on the ground. Could it be? You can... Era's allowed to like lollipops. That's fine. There's that is acceptable. General, they're all gone. Those victorious soldiers, I mean, he would visit me and stall for time just to extricate those half-dead soldiers one by one. Are we pursuing them then? Do you think we can? I may have called it a hair's breadth, but against a caster of that level, hair's breadth is a tantamount to guaranteed failure. I'm not the hugest into them. I'm not really a fan of hard candies. They're just not my thing. I like caramel chocolates, like chewy caramels. And there's probably more. Ooh, things with like crispy bits and in the chocolate. Like there's chocolate with not wafer, but it's like wafer bits. No. Damn it. We were set to clean out all the rebel forces today. Now a mercenary's gone traitor and some mysterious casters held us back. It's Rhode Island. This is all because of Rhode Island. Foiled again. Nougat? Oh, nougat's pretty good. Oh, I also like what's it called? Marzipan. Marzipan is really good. Chocolate covered marzipan is also good. Peter. We missed our chance to round them up in their entirety, but their losses can't be light, can they? They had their chance to hide in the dark, and now they've been driven front and center. For them, revealing their forces is already a colossal tactical defeat. I know, as the person who almost got killed by some caster. An assassin, an expert specialist illusion caster, and as yet unseen banshee. How many cards does Rhode Island still have up their sleeve? Let me tell you, my friend, we have quite a few. General, what are your plans? Let us go. Before we deal with Rhode Island, we need to put the discontent clown in its place. Oh, who is that? That's the person, right? This should be far enough. This should be far enough now. Is this outside the factory district? You cut open space with your dagger? Don't always trust your senses. Tricking your eye is much easier than influencing space. You've rescued me. And not just once. My eyes might not show me the truest answers, but my senses never lie. Just who are you? Misery. I'm Misery of Rhode Island. Rhode Island? I'm sorry. You'll get a chance to hear a full explanation from Bagpipe in due time. Bagpipe? She's a coworker at this point. Not to mention, the last friend my best friend ever made. A bit over top with the outfit. I mean, he's just wearing standard, like, Rhode Island gear, honestly. Sounds like I've been quite a bit out of the loop. But before I lose myself to the joy that Bagpipe made it out, allow me to once again thank you in Rhode Island. Let's get out of here first. Chances are we'll be meeting again sometime soon. Manfred's almost worked out the truth of my Arignum arts. He could be coming after us at any moment. I can't with this voice acting for that character. He's basically like... I thought Shadow the Hedgehog, and then I was like, Sonic! Chili dogs! No, I imagine he'll be busy with something else right now. You mean Dublin? County Hill, it's Mandragora. There's no way she's leaving this factory now. There's more chili dogs in there. Are you giving yourself grief for not being able to personally avenge your comrades? That's like, kinda lame, dude. I'm just lamenting. Myself for standing here, regretting that I missed the opportunity to kill her. Sonic is literally my spirit animal and I can't unsee it now? Oh no. I'm so sorry. But I feel like the Sonic name is just like, he's a little over the top. You know what I mean? Seeing with more of a military voice. Yeah, the problem is I didn't know what the hell he looked like because he was obscured for the entire thing. So all I could think of is he's like this edgy Sonic boy. So I apologize if I'm shitposting you, Crimson, but unfortunately I have too many meme associations with Sonic for me to take him very seriously. Or her for being... Oh. Skyfall, welcome to House Lyria. Thank you so much for the sub. Welcome to House Lyria. Sonic's game is coming out next week. Yeah, that was the, that's the new one that's like a little bit open world. That some people thought was bad, but honestly I thought it was pretty impressive. You're thinking of Snake for his voice? I could make it more like Snake. Colonel! That's odd. This is what you agreed with them, right? Why aren't they here to back us up? Mom? What, Mandragora? Mandragora is pretty mommy tier, I think. I'm pretty sure I'm interpreting her chest correctly, right? Like there's this booba. There's like a line here, right? Right? This is like a lot of booba, right? I'm sure. I'm pretty sure. What the hell is it? Sarkaz! It's Sarkaz! We have to run! Were we spotted? No. Not like this. Spy, we have to go. Only 10 meters to that sliding door there, right? Just 10 meters and we're right out. Alright, let's run. Just like we used to. You pulling me? We only had to run fast enough so those noble kids can't catch us. Grotesques! Get back! Block them! Idoru! No touching the idol! Bastards! Can't even rely on you in a time like this. Mandragora! What? Didn't I tell you to stay quiet for now? I can't keep walking. You go. What? Can't you see? You've been doing all this just to save me? Or to gain favor with the leader? Is there any difference? What are you talking about? We're just 5 meters away. Our people are right outside. They're gone. What? Mandragora, the leader. She's long since abandoned us. Spy! Bastard. Stones, go! Skewer them! Impale every last one of those Sarkaz. You'll be alright, Spy. It's just an arrow. We're 3 meters away. Even if I have to carry you. Just go. Just popped in to say I don't think I can stay long, sadly. That's okay, Nathan. Thanks for coming in. Hi. If you can make it out, don't head for the leader. Did you just die? Who said you could die so easily? Sicilian, you bloody disgrace! I'm not letting you die here. You stand up! No need to work yourself up. You won't live much longer either, Mandragora. You and your old Terran friend will meet again before you know it. Manfred, you cost me another 11 lives. Don't you know the half? Or you don't know the half. You don't know anything of what it took to kill that many Sarkaz. This is exactly why you must die here. Perfect. Drop yourselves right in my lap. I'll crush it. Ah! I'm too tired. I'm too tired. I can't. Someone bonk me, please. Please, like, bash my head in. Christ. I want Mandragora to crush me. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it. She'll crush every one of us. Wait, no, why? Oh my god. So we're at the end of, I'm assuming, the first half of the chapter, or is that the entire chapter? Just power blink, get rid of all the tired without losing too much time. That is a power blink. It's how you like blink really fast and then that wakes yourselves up. Wah. So this is all story, so we have to read more. Is there anyone here who's new who wants a token? Before we get back into it? I don't think there's really been anybody, but yeah. I'm making sure to drink because of the speaking. Blink your eyes like a power nap, but more efficient and less human friendly. I see. So it's like closing your eyes for like 0.5 seconds and then assuming that that's like worth the same amount as a nap. You know what? Fair. Okay. Your energy is spent, Mandragora. Monsters. You Sarkaz. All of you. Monsters. We're far from strangers to that sort of address. When I hear it from an opponent crawling on the ground, I'm inclined to take it as a compliment. Damn. Rip Mandragora. Sarkaz. You're just like those noble lot. Disgusting. That arts. It's all natural born. I could never learn it in a lifetime. You have the nerve to treat oripathy as a blessing? Countless Sarkaz are burdened by this curse from birth. Our festering bodies, organs, oozing. You see us as only as pests spreading blight. Drive us out from the cities. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know that. I think that's probably something that's been like already like shown by people, but also damn. How many Sarkaz each day become crystals scattered to the wind, cannot even be laid to rest in the soil of their home, simply because they wanted to see another sunrise. Yet you tell me, you envy this power? Is that your place to say, Victorian? You're calling me a Victorian? You really have the best way to insult me, devil. Do you know why I avoid oripathy? The Sarkaz and the Barons, at least, before they die. They get to see the sun come up. Us, we live in the cracks of the city, where a speck of black stone pokes out of your skin. The very next day, you're food in the sewers for the metal crabs. In Victorian eyes, we weak little Terrans don't even amount to what Sarkas do. If you remember correctly, Sarkas are one of the most likely races in Terra to suffer from oropathy. I say! Supposedly it's bad for them. Only power. Only power can let us survive. The Sarkas have never been interested in the resentment between you. All I know is I've given you chances before. Multiple. If you clean up your act and return to holding up in the north by the end of the day, I'm even willing to let all your petty acts here be water under the bridge. Bloody magnanimous? Magnanimous of you. Should I be kneeling in thanks here, oh kind general? You can dream on. I've seen people like you one too many times. Let me guess, you like the idea that we survive thanks to your charity. I've had enough of it. I've had enough of being a wager to you, a piece on the bloody board. My fate and the Terran's fate are ours to decide. No other way about it. And because of their looks, they're persecuted, so are unable to find any place they can call home. And when they do, they're chased out. Magnanimous. Yeah. Yours to decide? You think you've managed to decide anything? From the moment you came to Londinium, your fates were sealed. You shut well up. I've had my fair share of failure, but so long as I kill you here and take all the intel there is on Londinium, I can go back to the leader, head held high. Kill me. With those grotesques of yours, barely able to lift themselves off the ground. You know that even if the gargoyles of the royal court stood here, they may not be victorious against me. Whoa! Don't compare my arts to your devil witchcraft. 10 grotesques at once? For not being an infected caster, you must have some natural gift. Nevertheless, I don't even need to call upon the witchcraft you speak of to deal with these rugged little arts animations. I see your limits. Have you noticed the split in your staff? Once your flashy little tool shatters, you'll find you suddenly have everything in common with the frail, ordinary feline. What in the bloody hell? Does that have to do with anything? The stone staff emits a crack in response. The ground beneath them trembles. The ruined grotesques all around standing up once again. They stagger and charge at each other, binding to each other tight, and form into a singular great structure close to 5 meters tall. With a great roar and a flap of its wings, it swoops in, bearing down on the Sarkas. Defend. Yes, sir. General, you be on guard. Take care of yourselves. This counterfeit cannot harm me. In a testament to the Sarkas' words, he uses no kind of Orignum arts. The colossal grotesque turns to him with a howl. The wind from the beating of its wings blow a torrent of bricks against him, its fangs almost touching his cheeks. And yet he simply thrusts forward once. I think Arknights does have a manga, and, yeah, in Japan. I literally watched, like, an Anime Man video recently, and they showed off some, like, whatever, Arknights manga. Definitely didn't watch it because he was in a spicy store, and I thought that that was funny. But stone statue halts in midair, and seconds later collapses into a sea of rubble. There you are. No longer can you play about with those stones of yours. Devil. Even now you act so arrogant. All because of that damned power you were born with. I'll kill you! You think after killing me you can scurry back to your leader and reap your reward? Even if you truly could pull it off, I invite you to wonder, would she welcome you back with open arms? Or would she send you straight back to Londinium? A couple different manga. Oh, big yawn. I think one is the main story, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, I have no idea. Oh, Harmony. Cute. Related to Count Mourning that the leader assents to all handling of Dublin forces within Londinium by the Sarkaz. If necessary, apologize to that Sarkaz general that Dublin has no intent to ruin its peaceful relationship with the region of Casdal. It was never on the cards to work in true cooperation with him, given the Gaul at his side, but we're still in no rush to make ourselves enemies, are we? As a token of goodwill, ask the Count to mediate and have other nobles force hands back the few Sarkaz messengers they intercepted at the auxiliary plate close by. Don't worry, the Duke of Wellington will not forget the Count's efforts, the leader in Dublin even less so. Tell him he needn't panic. Once the leader allays this current situation, we'll go meet up with him in Londinium. The Dublin commander from before? You wonder how she's doing? Mandragora. I've been kind enough to her. I even went out of my way to plead the leader for lenience. That's why Mandragora even went to Londinium. She barely scraped in the last final chance. Does she have a tongue? There's a tongue sticking out? Arknight's progression is rather funny, because we go from a controlled sandstorm to a massive artillery cannon targeted straight at you. Yeah, I mean, we still don't know what's happening about them trying to control the storm, right? Or were you suggesting one of the event mechanics? Or was that in the main story? I don't remember it being in the main story. You have to understand, the leader's never been the least bit satisfied with Mandragora and her cohort, accomplished in County Hillock. Was it in the main story? Why can't you understand? At this point, Dublin no longer needs the title of the Spectre Force. Ultimately, we look to found a new nation for the Draco and the Terrans. And how we hope to gain the masses' support with nothing but wrath, animosity and their terror by intimidation alone? She could just comprehend the leader's intent, learn to stay the flames in her own heart, withdraw safe and sound Londinium. At least when the leader reads what a good job she did, there'd still be a place for her. You know as well as I do, the leader's never forgotten her first Terran compatriots. After all, it was together they came out from the ashes. I don't know who they're referring to. I might be meeting a messenger from the outside come daytime. They'll surely be here on some count or baron's bidding, but without a doubt behind them will be that duke from the Terran region. It may be they'll thank me, for I rid them of an unstable lunatic commander in their place, and established a better better outset for them in their coming negotiations. Sarkas are always seen as useful tools. Yes, on that point, we and you alike, loathing those arrogant nobles. However, you'll have to call it here, Mandragora. Referencing both the catastrophe and Mandragora. In her second phase, she floats and has a sandstorm concentrate around her. I thought she was from I thought Mandragora was from an event, not the other thing. Dagger? You would sneak up on me with a dagger. And suppose I can pull it off? Do your nerves grow through your heart? Did I skewer your brain too in the process? I've told you, you can't kill me. Moreover, even if you did, it would have no meaning at all. No meaning? If everything has to have meaning, well, there never was meaning in people like us living, was there? Kill you. Not because anyone ordered me to, just because it's what I want to do. Truly a lunatic. A lunatic? Me? You look at that face of yours, always so confident and cool. Right, you'd be clueless. Because you always get what you want done, so easy. Once the one you most care about dies by your side, it's the one you most trust casts you away, pins you to the ground with your own sword even. Maybe then you'll understand. Yeah, I played the Annihilation as well, Nathan. I couldn't get it done. I felt like the latter half of it just like kind of messed me up all the time. Is this your final defiance on the brink of death? These curses of yours can't sway me one iota. Then why don't you hurry up and kill me? You don't even need me to do anything. You're already dead, Terran. Damn. Mandragora actually just dead. Terran. You're calling me a Terran. Sarkas. Laid on the ground, she raggedly forces a breath. The floor is cooling, chilling. She gradually loses sense of her own arms and legs. Were they broken at some point? Or have they numbed in fleeing for her life? Do you want to live, Terran? Who is it? Calling to her. The sewers are right beside you. Climb down there and those disgusting nobles won't ever catch you again. The extra Annihilation battles are in some way really annoying, their latter halves. I feel like Annihilation normally is annoying in the latter half. And that's like kind of why it's annoying to want to redo them. Because like, you know, for the first 300, it's literally me just like clicking Myrtle and Saleech to generate DP. And then I have to wait to get to the latter half of the level, and I'm not even sure if like the new strategy is working, right? And you sort of have to pay attention to it too, because like, for example, if I have someone like Chen out, I need to like press all the buttons, and I want to bring different operators because I want to see if a new strategy works, and it's like, Christ, I just don't care, man. Let me times 4 annihilations, please. Yes, climb down. The sewers give off this intense stench of rust and grease. Parts ripped from abandoned machines and cold scraps from a noble's dinner table mixed together. She's starving, and yet she revolts at this hunger. Rust, grease, but she can smell another scent. She knows it, the odor of death. The sewers are a tomb for the insects living in nomadic cities. The wealthy construct cemeteries inside the cities where land comes at a premium, and the commoner with little to their name, have no choice but to cast ashes out beyond the city orbits. Worse is that it takes 15 to 30 minutes to get through it. Yeah, it's like... It's really annoying. I don't know. Like, I don't want to think of how I'm going to beat Mandragora for 15 minutes and then, like, have to, you know, get back in there and whatever. And then sex. They die without a word in the cracks between the plates. They die where the sun will never shine upon them. Do you dare walk to your death? Should you have the courage to die, that is all you need to be granted a new life. Good thing we get skip tickets for Annihilation? What does that mean? Like, skip... Like, just spend sanity to get the Arundum or something? Because, like, I want to actually finish the level. My problem is that, like, I want to actually finish it. Leader. Just needs to crawl to her left. Scant inches, and she'll clamber into the sewers like back then. And there on her right, just on her right, her Terran compatriot stares with eyes wide open, gazing silently upon her. Sorry, leader. This time, it's me who doesn't need you. She uses the last of her strength to push her right hand out. Her touch alights on her old friend, changed beyond recognition. No one's after us now. Let's go home. Oh. Is that misery? Even though your meeting's end will be in death? Someone stands before her. No firelight by his feet. Pitch black reflection from his dagger. Mandragora grins. In her mind, she has met the true death. Damn. Killed off screen. I don't know, maybe she's not dead. We didn't see it. We didn't see her die. She might not be dead. She was still talking the last time I saw her. I mean, she might not be dead, right? There's an entrance right below the abandoned factory. Push that crane out of the way and that'll do. God, how do I do this one again? All right. Thank you for showing the way, Mr. Feist. We'll be going along here. Everyone's not wounded. Please lend a hand to who are... Bleeding hell? I want to believe this is a typo. For, like, bloody hell. Doctor, we've got pursuers again. How are they doing it? Ever since leaving the coal factory, we always get found no matter how many waves of enemies we repel. Discuss that in a moment. Bleeding hell is a thing too. Is it? There will be daily tickets that allow you to skip an annihilation battle for the rewards. Not 100% sure if it's only available for a stage that's already 400 or if it just works like a normal auto. That isn't a typo. Fun fact, that's a British thing. What does bleeding hell mean? It's just a synonym. It's a synonym? Is it the same thing? Guess so. Alright, this is our last chance to retreat underground. We can't let the enemy follow us under... at any cost. The SSC has all their operations set up here, and the Sarkaz don't know which entrance is the correct one of these underground tunnels. On the off chance a Sarkaz finds this one, the SSC and the Sugma boroughs' efforts will all be laid to waste. Just like that. Closure. Ready to explosives. On it. What? Doctor, you want me to prepare to blow this entranceway? That definitely works as a form of insurance. Are the SSC gonna like that? Clavicia gave command authority to the doctor. What the doctor says goes. Emiya will intercept the Sarkaz and the estate behind. Wait on my signal. If we fail to head them off, I want you to set off the bombs before it's too late. Bleeding hell? They're over there! Quit gawking around. Your opponent's right here. Whoa! One team of 10 Sarkaz. We can't hold them down. I thought they said we can hold them down, but anyway. These few. But even once we do... None of you are getting away. The Sanguinarch can smell it. He'll find you one by one. Tear your bodies open, cut your throats apart. Who's the Sanguinarch? Could it be the one who just raided another unit of SSC soldiers? Raided? You Victorian felines wouldn't be worth his raiding. He's simply hunting prey. As the Prince of Blood's Quarry, you wouldn't even register in his gaze. No need to listen to their nasty comments. Indra, do you remember that run-in with the SSC soldiers? Burned into my eyes. What a bloody scene. I've seen plenty of people die, but just smeared all over the ground like that. Barely even looked human anymore. Damn. Dagda, what are you doing? There's still some of them over there. We can't waste. Siege, I beseech you. Let us get out of here. Do you hear yourself? You're the one who wanted to fight the Sarkaz. Now you're the one getting cold feet about it. I've suffered the humiliation of turning tail once before. I can cope with it again. Copium! So long as we can escort Siege out safely of this area, I'm willing to come back and wage war to the bloody end with these Sarkaz at any time. Fine. Siege, have you made your decision? Perhaps I have. Dagda, I've already seen your choice. My choice? Go. Vina? Hold on. Go and find the one you need. Don't let these Sarkaz stand in your way. Excalibur! Copium is strong in this one. Yeah, there's a lot of cope. Are all of us down now? All surviving SSC soldiers are here. It's all thanks to you that we could even make it here. We're still missing 4. I guess we're missing Dagda too now. We're here. They're returning for the siege group. What about Miss Dagda? Is she alright? Don't mention that bloody arsehole to me. She's not gonna feel it no matter how hard you pound the walls, love. Dagda has her own things she needs to do. Emiya, I apologize to you and the doctor for her departure. No need to apologize. I sympathize. These are special circumstances. I can understand Miss Dagda's decision. If we're sure we don't have to wait for her... Roger? You got it! Most experience we have with her is from her OP version. This is the current version, which has matured a bit in the current situation from my understanding. Who, Siege? Was Siege super OP at one point in time? Because I didn't know that. That's that blown then, eh? Dagda wants to come back. Maybe she'll have issues finding the way. She won't. Vina, what's she won't? She won't find her way to us, or she won't come back? Oh, operator version. Leave Vina alone! You're lucky she even performed for you bastards! Still got a ways to go forward. Right. Forward we go. The Self-Salvation Corps soldiers are still waiting for us. In the past, she was one of the primary vanguards used before flagpipe became a thing. What is flagpipe? You're saying Saleech and bagpipe, or just Saleech? Do people even use bagpipe? Flag bearers and bagpipe, yeah. That's hey, that's what I do. Wow. Great minds think alike. I don't think I've watched a guide video since like Houston V in like 2020. Bagpipe plus flag bearers are the best way to generate early DP? Yeah. There's only like a couple of stages where sometimes you need like a non-flag bearer vanguard. Like they send two lines of dogs at you, so you can't just like kill it all with bagpipe. We're down 13 civilians and 9 soldiers. Rhode Island. They're proving to be quite troublesome. Generally, finish the head count on the remaining Dublin soldiers. Give them one chance. Those willing to join us will enter the mercenary squad. As for those who aren't, you already know what to do with them. Yes, sir! Now your best showing, General Manfred. I didn't expect for Confessarius Messenger to still be here. Both the leader and the region are concerned about the battle situation unfolding in this inconspicuous corner. I trust the Sanguinarch is no exception. After all, his generosity last night took a lot of pressure off of us. Oh right, he wanted me to let you know, the atmosphere here is too filthy. He doesn't plan to wait around much longer. At the moment, he is in the unfortunate process of requisitioning the property of a factory owner. We'll be enjoying a late dinner. Requisitioning? I do hope that whoever the prince requisitioned the factory from isn't one of your partners. Does that matter? These inefficient factories provide us with hardly anything worthwhile. All they do is breed pests. His patience will only last until tomorrow night. If you're unable to provide him with a satisfactory banquet, then you will sweep these filthy streets as he sees appropriate. Is this the Sanguinarch's intent, or the decision of the military commission? Always fussing over these irrelevant details. This is exactly why you've been pinned down in this little dump. His Highness expects more of you. Please report back to the Prince. We are deeply grateful for his assistance, and will proceed with the next phase of the operation. Very well. We look forward to seeing your results. Heading off to war isn't nearly as much of a slog as talking to these royal court people, eh? So this is where you've been hiding. I assure you I haven't been slacking off. You can stop cradling that arm you nearly lost. Tell me, which one of your old acquaintances did that to you? The one with the explosives or the one with the sword? Sorry, it hurts so bad I can't remember anything. Since they left you with another arm to pick up a sword with, it seems whoever it was still has a soft spot for you. It's almost daybreak. Yep, looks like it. Stop leaning against that wall in a daze. Break time's over. Mercenaries aren't eligible for sick leave, right? Let's go. This battle is far from over. Oh. How many are injured there? Take them to get treated right away. Ah, medic operator. Cute. This is like the generic Rhode Island medic operator. Never dies. Thank you. Hello, Juice. Welcome. Medic operator, best girl. She's a good one. Bring Harmer over here. Armorer. We have to speed up the evacuation. Also, dispatch some messengers outside the city. Worst case scenario, we need to be prepared to relocate the bulk of the population. Ironically, she has a gun in the anime. Oh, that's hilarious. I think, because normally the episodes are like 1 day off or something. I was thinking of watching episode 1 on Friday. On stream. Because normally the premium stuff is like you can watch it the week it comes out, but if you don't have a subscription, it's the week after, right? That's my understanding of it. Yes, Commander. Miss Siege. Miss Siege? Oh, sorry. Your voice always makes my mind wander off. You must be exhausted, just like our soldiers. Thanks for your concern, but I'm hanging in there. The piece of intel you brought back, that the warriors of Team 6 were slaughtered by extremely terrifying Arknights, is critically important to us. If only I could have gone back to the surface to check on them sooner. No, you would have been in danger too then. Besides, you've already done enough. If not for your quick thinking, it might not have just been Team 6 that ran into him, but the rest of the troops and your people as well. Are you looking forward to Stoltfera plus Spolter limited banner? And yes, like Calstich, she is a Harmacist. Amazing. Yeah, I think we're doing the event tomorrow. I think so. Because the streams start at 6. That's why I put Genshin / Arknights tomorrow, because I wasn't sure if I wanted to, like, or what to do. And also, I don't know if people like the reading. I know Rance is, like, busting a fat nut, because apparently reading or something. But I know it makes the like, event, for example, take, like, a lot longer. So, I don't know if we want to read it together or not. With my C list of voice acting. Who is he? Those sarcastic soldiers seem to call him a prince. 3 months ago, a noble's banquet was held in the northern Lindinium. Oi, I'm trying to speak. No splash. Stop splash. Can I time them out? That's funny. Good meme. Arknights main story, last I checked, has notes. Its main story has an over 800-hour long. Yikes. That is a lot. It began with great fanfare. The lights stayed on the entire night, and it wasn't until the servants went to clean the venue on the second day that they discovered that the only thing left was a still playing record player. Arknights is more light novel than gacha game at this point. I mean, like, maybe. It's like, I want to do the stages, but the cutscenes are really, really long. All killed in a single instant, it seems. Some of them still kept their posture from the moment of death, glasses raised in a toast. To be fair, they have created a brilliant world for us to enjoy if you can care to read it. Siege has a bad case of bed hair. I think that's just Siege's normal hair. It's all flippy. Yeah, I mean, I've said this before, but, like, there are other ways to deliver narrative in a video game than just expositing or character dialogue. Like, I'd rather just have it summarized for me so that I can know, or basically, like, experience it in, like, a slightly smaller something. What is this? That's ban evasion. We're not allowed to avoid getting banned. Among the slain were those with connections with us. Hades knew them too. That's right. I lost several old friends that night. SSC also lost a significant portion of its network throughout the city. It's not for no reason that we retreated to the edge of the wall. But it's thanks to Hades' unfaltering efforts that we've managed to survive. And soon enough, we'll have a chance to face the Sarkaz head-on. Before that, though, we still need to escape the gaze of that terrifying individual. Amiya, would you happen to know who he is? My hunch is correct. The person looming above us is probably a vampire. Some games actually do that. You can actually skip the Arknights story and it does that as well. I haven't even finished Chapter 9 or IS2 because I don't skip, so it's taking me that long. Yeah, Arknights gives you a summary when you skip. That's ban evasion. Ban evasion. Stop that. More juice, just wait until you finish chapter 9 through 11. Big cry energy. Banner vision? No, ban evasion. That's gonna be tough. How tough? To be honest, it's probably easier for me to make a new one from scratch and try to glue the pieces together. Don't have the parts. Huh? We're in Londinium. Most of the city's industrial resources are controlled by the Sarkaz. We don't exactly have the luxury of scrounging up scraps for something that won't be used on the battlefield. Your environment is way too... Welcome, Kraos. You're just in time for the end of stream. Welcome, though. Impoverished? You can speak your mind. The commander isn't here. Way too much of a challenge. Misclosure. What's up? Did you know when you talk about being challenged, your eyes seem to light up? Physically. Huh? Really? Must be because I'm getting excited. Is it scary? What is this? What is all of this ban evasion? I don't understand. You time out rants for 300 seconds. And he throws a tantrum like a child. Closure getting excited. It's fine. To be honest, it wasn't until I met you that I found out that Sarkaz can do more than just fight. Oh. There are a lot of people who aren't fighters like me. Naturally, I'm a vampire, so of course I was born with some handy talents. Huh? What's that speed? It'd take me a week to do something like that. Like what you did in a single night. What do you think the pillars of Rhode Islands are so good? Take a good look at my eyes. If the Rhode Island land ship was filled with vampires, working at night would be no problem, and we'd cut down big on the electricity bill. Are there a lot of vampire engineers? Nope. They're all... Hey, why'd you start shuddering all of a sudden? Blame Londinium. It's been a long time since I felt the fear of being this close to the den of evil. Look, my hands are totally frozen stiff, and I need those hands. Could it be that Team 6 ran into? I sure hope not. If so, for real, I need to give you guys a serious warning. Just in case, if you ever run into another vampire, you should run. No, I might already be too late by then. I hope you'll never ever bump into them. Warfarin, though? Yeah. Warfarin good. Also vampire. Morgan, you and Indra will go help the SSC relocate. I'll be there right away. What is it, Doctor? Were you looking for me? It's Dr. Dagda. Dagda made her decision. I had to take up the mantle as leader. I never stopped thinking about how to do the right thing. And at Rhode Island, I saw how you went about doing that. Dagda is pretty much in the same situation as me. Every moment she stayed with me, her actions were bound by responsibility. No matter how many times I told her to make her own decisions, she would never be able to choose any other outcome. When we truly have the capacity to make a choice, what truly matters is having the authority to make that so-called choice. Otherwise, it's nothing more than a coercion, wrapped in a more palatable package. I don't want to have to push her along ever again. She needs to accept herself and then walk down her path with conviction. With conviction? I would not recommend being on a team with conviction. But actually, didn't they have to rip Warfy off Docta when they first came back? I don't know what that means. Yeah, don't put yourself on a team with conviction. That is not a wise choice. Warfarin really wants to get samples of Docta's blood. I know that in her operator file, she's like, I have actively chosen not to drink your blood. I don't know, maybe that means Horby energy. What about your choice? I don't know. Rhode Island will support you. Becoming a run-of-the-mill soldier might be the easy way out. But my family name, no matter what you decide to call me, I can't deny my name. It's a part of me. Will you play the new Cardfight Vanguard game when it comes out? That's the Deer Days thing, right? It's on Steam! Oh, I didn't know that. Well, this is like for standard, right? Or I would assume it's for standard. I could try it. I hope it's like an actual simulator and not like a... You know, whatever. I mean, I could try it. My problem with Vanguard is that, like, it's very random. Or, like, I enjoy playing it, but not in a competitive sense. So I feel like exposing me to a Vanguard competitive ladder is a bad idea. Yes, it's not like Zero, thank God, honestly. I hope I didn't scare you by telling you the truth, Doctor. Dr. Kalstedt said she was willing to tell you, but I decided to do it myself. Your family name is Victoria? Oh, Vina Victoria, whoa! You don't seem all that surprised. I don't really remember the past. Right, maybe I shouldn't actually tell Siege that. People know that, though. Even though you suffered so much due to that, I can't help but wonder, is your life a little bit easier because you can't remember? When I'm around you, I can always relax so easily. Might be because, even when you found out the truth, the only person reflected in your eyes was the operator known as Siege, instead of Victoria. I'm sure I'll try it. Is there a release date for it? Or is it just like sometime in November? I had it open. Yeah, it just says November 2022. Yeah, it's really unfortunate with these games that like I don't know when they're coming out, because like I make my schedule every week, and I don't normally deviate from my schedule, so yeah. Over 1,000 cards for the standard format and animations exclusive to the game. Yeah, so this is going to be standard. Sorry, I was just checking it again, but yeah, I'll find something to play. Coming back to Londinium has brought back many memories, but at the same time, so much has changed. The decisions I make no longer solely affect my team. Doctor, I don't actually want choice to be an excuse that holds me back. Alright, sure. Thanks for keeping me up to date. Yeah, I'm not one to like neurotically check on things, so I'm here today as a result of my choices. Someone said I'd find my own path. V and I want to share the same words with you. You always have the right to choose. You know what I find really funny? That it says you always have the right to choose in a dialogue option that's mandatory. That's ironic as hell. Miss Haiti? Mia, I'm currently tending to the wounded. You practice medicine? Only some basic nursing techniques. This job inevitably brings me into emergency situations. To give me and my friends a better shot at survival, I'd at least learn some first aid, learn how to use a first aid kit. You really are amazing. All we're doing is protecting our home, but Kalstead and you, Amiya, you all carry much more responsibility on your shoulders. Well, gonna go to bed, take care with the reading, Lyria, night all. Alright, see you later, Apple. Yeah, I should really be wrapping up stream soon. Did not think... When did we start reading this? I'm gonna have to check the VOD, but like... It feels like we started reading this like a while ago. These story chapters are hella long. Like, this is a story node, so it's going. We've lost a lot of people in this operation. I feel the pain of the SSC soldiers. They've never had to deal with such horrific enemies before. The Sanguinarch. Did he come here because of us? Amiya, what you need to hear isn't me saying no, it's not your fault. Yes. Clavicia said she was afraid Rhode Island would get the SSC involved in a war they weren't a part of. If working with us puts them at a greater risk. During last night's operation, what would have happened if Rhode Island had not been there? Without W colluding, had she not stopped the mercenary leader, and without Rhode Island operators keeping Manfred at bay, we wouldn't even be having this conversation right now. The calculus of exchanging one set of lives for another simply does not exist for Rhode Island. But even if Kalstead were here, I'm sure she would say every opportunity comes with its risks. I understand. That's why we have to be better prepared. Miss Haiti, I need more information from within the city. Not counting the Sanguinarch, how many kings do the Sarkaz have inside Londinium? Well, you see, there's a lot of them. Angie and Mia face? Yeah, Mia has expressions in this chapter. There's a few people who have expressions. Excuse me, I'd like a bag of bread. I don't need your money, lass. Take all these with you. Huh? Hurry along and don't come out here again. How? What do you mean? I know who you are. Actually, we all can tell. Even if you took off your equipment and changed your clothes, both your actions and the look in your eyes won't fool anyone. Thank you. Might as well pack up too. Don't think there's business to be had today. Hey, it's your boy, lad, dudes. We're doing another sweep of the street. Take away anyone whose name is on the list. What's going on? I'm just a restaurateur. Didn't you come by to have fried fin meat before? You're the one we're after. Your cover runs pretty deep, selling fried meat to us by day, peddling information to the rebels by night. Take them away. Check the buildings next door. They're all rebels. Why are the sarcasts suddenly going around grabbing people? Hurry. Take a turn at the alley just ahead and find the others. Ah! Another one's down. You lot, search that alley over there. Don't let a single one of them escape this burrow. Report. We ran into sarcasts as soon as we came out. No, they weren't guarding the city exits. They suddenly appeared in the middle of the streets. Commander, do you think our comms have been compromised? Please be careful. Soldiers dispatched out of the city have all perished. I can't hide much longer any either. Well. Bloody hell. Why can't I shake them off? The sarcasts seem to have suddenly figured out all of our passages and networks. In just a single night? What exactly happened last night? Wouldn't you like to know? Huh? What the hell are you? My blade snapped clean in half. The way you're dressed. Are you a Rhode Island operator? Thank you. You guys saved us again. Hurry back! Hurry back. Wait. Be sure to tell me and the doctor the underground isn't safe anymore. Colonel! The traps you ran into yesterday aren't the only ones we've discovered. Whoa! Most sniper operators prioritize attacking aerial enemies. Oh my god, we're finally in a thing. Oh, I guess it wasn't, I guess it wasn't actually, a story node. I started another thing. There's still a couple of levels to go. I mean, like, I'm not finishing the chapter tonight. That is unfortunate. They are too close. Can I do something like this? Does this work?
Show me what you're made of.
Oh, big nut.
Amuse me, if you even can.
Ah,
We're counting on you again today.
please activate the Skillerino.
For what reason has
No! The drones! Do they reveal themselves? When do they reveal themselves? Forgot you have British Ash? Yeah, I honestly forget every time too. I probably want to change it back, but...
延々たる山々となれ。
Is there supposed to be another way to deal with the invisible drones?
私の声に答え
They don't reveal themselves, they damage self over time. Oh, I didn't see that part. So you just need to make them not attack, basically. Ash can deal with them because it's his skill? Yeah, I'm aware of that. I was just not sure how else was I like, supposed to deal with them. Have you finished cleaning up the streets? Yes, General. Everyone on the list has been dealt with. Some tried to flee to other boroughs or leave the city, just as you said, and we stopped them as well. The thing is, they can charge the cannon quickly. Yeah, I remember that. I read that when they're attacking, they charge the cannon, but... Which means that, like, if they die over time, you want to, like, avoid a certain patrol path. But, screw that, just, like... I'm just gonna send Silver Ash at them. Chase them! Only slipped through our net. Only a few slipped through our net. Soldiers sent to chase after them seemingly ran into the same sarcasm from Rhode Island as yesterday. Manfred looks like he came straight out of Castlevania. Yeah, I mean, like, literally. Let them squirm their way underground. That'll make them easier for us to flush them all out at once. Multiple of our contact points are above ground were attacked all at once. What of our messengers? Did they get taken as well? Doctor, I want to hear your view on this. Rhode Island wasn't told where these points were. The only ones who could access that information are our own troops. We were tailed on our way back yesterday. It seems the seeds of crisis were sown last night. But I don't want to doubt our own soldiers. There's no way they'd betray their brothers and sisters. Yeah, I don't know. 12 people came back with Haiti. Among them, 9 only ever provided us information on occasion. The other 3 helped us transport supplies, so it's possible they know the locations of some contact points. How many more are in Sarkisians? A lot more. Doctor, you know better than anyone how difficult last night's operation was. As much as I'd like to rescue everyone, I'm forced to admit that we're not yet strong enough. Hades done good work. Being able to save those people already went above and beyond my expectations. Sarkis know who've been rescued unless everyone defected. We don't place spawn that won't be used. I mean, I don't know. There were uncertainties surrounding our operation last night. I doubt the Sarkas have full control over everything. So if these really are traitors among the soldiers we saved, in all likelihood they would have been the easiest for us to rescue. That narrows it down considerably. Still, I don't want to fling accusations around soldiers willing to bleed and die for their homeland. We need proof. Objection! How do you suppose we get that, Doctor? Let's go talk to some people. Why aren't you moving? The commander just sent news that Bill's about to wake up. Rock. I want to tell her that I'm stepping down as captain of the operation team. Take a look at these. Packages. What's inside them? Johnny and Gabby's belongings. I picked out the stuff to send back to their families. What remains are their tools, weapons, and equipment. If you really can't get them out of your head, then pick out something useful and polish it up a bit. That way they'll at least still be with us on the battlefield. Damn Rock thick. I know, right? She also had a... what's it called? A silhouette. When she was first on screen, I was like... I became neurons activated. Rock is good girl. However, at level 70 right now, I haven't used her at all, but I wanted to level her to E269. Out of sheer respect for the artist. Sounds like the vice captain rejected my resignation. Let's go see Bill then. Neurons go rock for rock. That is a way of putting it. That is correct. You're awake? Yeah. Something came up, so Miss Haiti had to leave. She was originally the one in charge of coordinating the treatment of the wounded here. Wait, you're from Mr. Feist's team. Bill, right? Mr. Bill, should I go call Feist and Rock over? No, that's alright. Miss Amiya, I've decided to get up to talk to you. Huh? Well, I've always been curious about you. Amiya of Rhode Island. Why do they trust you so much? You're just a goddess in her teens. Are you talking about our operators? We've been through so much together. You're correct that they trust me, but the trust is mutual. As far as I can tell, it's no different for everyone in this SSC either. You also trust Feist, Rock, and Clavicia, right? So having just finished Chapter 8, is Amiya permanently in Badass Guard mode now? Or does she switch freely to Mage whenever in the story? Yeah, my understanding is Amiya didn't, like, lose crazy mage powers? I don't know. But I also didn't read, like, Chapter 8. Or 9? Or whatever? The ability is something she taps into and it's very draining, I see. Mutual trust, huh? That might be part of it. After all, you've been through your share of trials and tribulations. But your authority does not come from your bloodline, nor have you taken your position by force. You're far too young to have earned the amount of trust you enjoy. Mr. Bill? Deep down you've thought about these things too, haven't you? But you don't dare show it. Your fears, your worries, your anxiety. Everything is suppressed by the responsibilities they force on you. And Bill, why are you being fucking weird? Why are you suddenly reading Chapter 10 now? Because I can stream it. I didn't play Chapter 8 on stream. I think I played Chapter 9, maybe? Or part of it? It's because we're reading it together. And I'm kind of gauging interest. It's like, if people want me to read the stuff, then I'll read it. The last chapter I read was Frost Novas? Was Frost Nova 8 or 7? And I really liked that chapter. Was it 6? Brief appearance in 6 and 7. Was her chapter 6? Really? Damn. Don't remind me of Frost Nova? Frost Nova's chapter was amazing. 8 is Tallulah. Yeah, so I read that one. Or, like, I read enough that I sort of understand that Frost Nova's kind of a badass. Seven was Patriot. Oh yeah, I read, like, part of the ending of Patriot's thing. Or, like, at least the reveal that he was a Wendigo and Amiya has slightly above average crazy sicko mode mage powers. Something something Sarkaz something. Are you worried about me? Did you overhear my conversation with Miss Haiti? Maybe. I heard everything. I appreciate the concern, but my responsibilities were not forced upon me. Our operators placed their faith in me, and I'm not going to let them down. Of course, of course. Since the very beginning, they've always been devoted to you. But Amiya, when they look at you, how do you know they're not looking right past you, searching for another soul that has endured the twists and turns of fate? Yeah, Bill, why are you being weird? Bill, stop being weird. 7 was Patriot, Rosmontis, and that Amiya is the daughter of the king of country. I forgot the name. Amiya got absurdly OP main character vibes? Yeah, basically. Oh yeah, Rosmontis. Rosmontis is also good. Makes me very sad. Because Rosmontis was like I am small. And being small, but also an artillery platform makes me feel weird. So I write my memories down because I forget them. And like, oropathy is really bad and makes me feel bad. But I'll keep being an artillery platform because that's kind of cool, I guess. I see. Aranara? Where's that? This is a Genshin thing? I don't know what this is. It looks cute, though. Yeah, is this from the new area? Because I haven't gone there yet. Or we've been meaning to work through some of the Genshin story, or some more of the Genshin story, but we haven't done that either. The nice thing with the Genshin stories is you don't have to read anything. Because they're all, like, voice acted. They have amnesia and memory stuff. Everything you believed, you truly believe it, or are you dreaming a dream given to you by someone else? One that you can't wake up from no matter how much you struggle. Bill, no, that's not who you are. Who exactly are you? Allow me to return the question. Amiya, who are you? Yeah, I knew it. Bill's a sussy little baka. I guess that makes a lot of sense, though, right? Because, they literally said in the, oh, what's it called? I mean, like, obviously the people wouldn't know that, but they said, that the guy they were interrogating wasn't breathing anymore. Like, that he literally died when they were interrogating him. So I imagine the person who... what are they called? The shapeshifter guy. Who we're still not entirely sure who that is. The shapeshifter guy, I guess posed as someone dying? And like, they're like a rat. Which might be why all this happened. The Deathless Black Snake? I mean, I don't know who they are. Are we supposed to know who they are? Are we... Nathan, do we know who that person is? Because I don't know who they are. I mean, do you like the stories I tell? You'll still be able to sleep well, won't you? I don't want you to have nightmares. The guy possessing Tallulah? Oh, I didn't read that chapter, so I have no idea. You won't? Oh, what a sweet child you are. That's right. While we may look different in many ways, we are both children given life and nurtured by this great land. So Tallulah was possessed by something? So I didn't know that. No, Rance, I timed you out as a meme. But don't ban evasion the meme. Makes it not funny. Yeah, that's why she was acting all sussy. I see. I don't know. I remember at the end of like the one chapter, where I'm pretty sure I remember when it was like, I don't know why I heard it kind of in the voice of, you know, like Phil Swift. Oh, what's his name? Or what's the thing? I sawed this boat in half. It's like, hey, hey guys, this arc is over, right? The arc is over, and Tallulah's just like, I'm gonna ram this city into another city. I sawed this boat in half. Like, I don't know. It's kind of the vibe it gave me. I thought that was funny. Some of the stories you've heard are legends that others find terrifying, but they are indeed the history of the Sarkaz. You shouldn't be here. You see the energy gathering inside your palms. Have you not figured out who I am? Why aren't you attacking? I cannot touch your emotions, Mr. Bill. But I also cannot feel any malice. Oh? You could have continued pretending to be asleep, yet you said all those things to me. Didn't I tell you already? We're very curious about you. If not for you, we'd have no desire to come here either. Theresis has no sway over us. No matter what you're after, this is far too cruel. Cruel? Do you mean this face we're borrowing? Yes, which is why I need you to leave. Black line surged from her palm once more, weaving a net around the man in the SSC uniform. Once stranded, condensed into a lightless blade pressed against his throat. What a remarkably gentle threat. No, Bill is dead. Tallulah was raised as a successor, and then she killed him for reasons, and he partially possessed her. Later in the past, Tallulah had a mental breakdown, and the DBS possessed her entirely. I see. After the story of Chapter 8, Tallulah now is in control again, and DBS is trapped in her head, but is trying to gain control over her again. I see. So Tallulah is not, like, super dead? Is that correct? I just assumed she was super dead. But, you know. Amiya, a lot of people have told you this before, yes? You really are just like her. Not another word out of you, please. Unfortunately, you're still too immature. Always be aware of your surroundings before you make a move. Miss Amiya? You're trying to kill Bill? No, we're not trying to kill Bill. Why would we kill Bill? Tallulah had a mental breakdown when they sank her Yuri ship. Damn. Kill Bill. Yeah, I know, right? Don't kill Bill. She is currently in Rhode Island's landship. She's in lockdown for security. I see. Interesting. Doctor, I take it that you didn't ask me to bring everyone here just to see this scene. I wanted to see you'd make the first move. You're already looking at the traitor. I assume you're not referring to Amiya. Then Bill? Rock, please help me. I'd rather die myself than betray you. Stay away from him. No, nobody knows the full extent of his arignomarts. His words are, or rather, his very existence is dangerous. Miss Amiya, can I trust you? Last night we fought side by side. I thought Rhode Island truly had our backs, just as you said. But the expression scares me. It's as if I've seen it somewhere before. That's right. You're already mourning the pain and suffering you're about to cause. If so, then why? Why go through with it? The Sarkaz took me from my father. Or my father from me. Right before my eyes. Are you going to take my family away too? I'm sorry, Miss Rock, but it's too late. Your family member's already gone. But Bill's right in front of us! I can't believe this is really happening. Also, Chen and Tallulah are sisters. Yeah, I knew that part. Or I think I remember that part, rather. This must be difficult for you to accept. I don't understand. Look, Amiya, it's not that we're not willing to believe you, but we don't have your arts. We can't see what you see. Commander, I can see it. Captain? Might not actually be the same Bill we know. But those wounds on his body, he got all those from saving me yesterday. You said it yourself, Rock. The Sarkaz are masters of disguise. But we can't let ourselves be fooled. But how? Look, I brought along the metal crab I was going to give to Bill. See for yourself. When did this thing crawl onto me? He didn't even spare it a glance. The only thing in his eyes is Miss Amiya. He's so proud of having deceived us that he's long forgotten about the bond between us. Damn! See, I freaking knew it. Bill was already being sussy when he didn't remember about the metal crab. We literally knew this. I already pointed this out. Either that, well, my assumption was that he kind of like got his brain messed up so bad that he didn't remember. But he was already being weird at that one point. We knew this shit. Some of the only remaining Draco and Terra. Yeah, there's the Nyan sisters too, right? They are fragments of a god? Oh, they're different. Interesting. Bill is a Mogus. Bill is a Mogus. Mogson. He's a sussy imposter. All because of this insignificant little machine? Don't you think you're being a bit too hasty, Feist? Aren't we sworn blood brothers? Bruh. I've made a lot of hasty decisions these last few days. Bill, my good man, if he was still around, he'd be ruthlessly making fun of me. I miss him. I miss him so much. Whoever you are, don't make me pry that mask off your face with my wrench. Damn! Damn! Holy shit! Holy shit! Yo, Feist actually bringing up the most Giga Chad shit! Oh my god! Damn! See, the thing is, Feist was being like a little bitch for like most of this chapter. He's like, oh, I don't know if I need to make these decisions or not. Oh, I want to step down as captain. And it's like, if you keep mimicking the face of my friend, I will literally take it off myself. Damn. Holy shit, Feist. Damn. Rock, are you gonna break my heart just like him? I'll never turn my back on my family. But you're acting less and less like him. He would never talk like that. He would never try to manipulate us. So you really don't think I'm the real Kill Bill? Yeah, the Closure's pep talk, where her eyes illuminated. She got excited. I would also be a changed flag bearer if Closure got excited around me. Feist, are you really okay with that? I'll have you know, if so, then that means your old friend died in vain. Anyone else may have the right to say that, but you sure as hell don't. You're pretty smart, but unfortunately for you, it's too late. Yeah, we're getting artillery bombed, aren't we? How do you pronounce that? Uwoog? It's not Awooga. Is it just Uwoog? I feel like Feist was always badass. Just had a lot of people he cared for were getting hurt. I don't know. He was being kind of like... I don't know. He seemed a little unsure of himself. I was going to say a joke. Or kaboom as a joke. But that is quite literally what is going to happen. Yeah, I imagine. Yes, General, the cannon is aimed at the target. Remember, we're leveling every single building except the train station and the tracks. Yes, sir! Increase the maximum output. Maximum? Or output to maximum? That might blow right through the structure levels. Did you hear what the Confessarius messenger said? In their eyes, this whole tract of land, including the factories above, is worth nothing to us. Then, what about our people underneath? Order will guard the safe areas under the city walls. But what about, who do you think is heading underground to deal with the rebels? The Sanguinarch? As long as you get it. If these toys can take him out, I'd be extremely surprised. Have you not seen the Takeshi Segs clip? No, I've seen it. Haven't I? Or is there like a new one? Or new... I don't... Is this related to someone specific? I've seen the Segs thing. Yeah, I've seen this. The Segs! Segs! Yeah. Oh, that's what you're referencing. He says, "Oh, thanks." I see. I understand. Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna really quickly watch this 40-second. Hopefully YouTube doesn't destroy me. Oh man. That's great. He's biking really fast down a highway tunnel. Yeah, he's going, dude. As for the other one, I've been curious for a while now. If it came to an all-out battle with the prince, who would come out on top? Thank you for that context, because I don't think I've seen that clip. Yes, you can go see it if you would like. Thank goodness you're all here. Huh? Why does it feel like I walked right into a fight about to break out? Anyways, Doctor, I sent up some drones like you requested. They really are about to resume. They're really about to resume. They're pointing the cannons right at us. Notify Haiti and Harmo. We're evacuating immediately. Hold on. I'm getting a strong Irignum reading. They're aiming at our current location. We've only got 10 seconds. 9. Oh. We gotta go. You're welcome. Why are you holding on to me? You said it yourself. You're our sworn blood brother. I don't want to pass judgment too hastily. Captain, I don't think I can carry the two of you. I'll admit that you people are very interesting. Goodbye, Captain. Goodbye, Rock. Will wanted you to live on. Those were his last words. Damn! Yeah, one of the people is named Harmo. I don't know who it is, but... Konpeki des. Alrighty, cool. Oh, man, it's a... Oh, it's a red chapter, though. I want to do it. Yeah, honestly, F for Bill. At least the guy told them his last words. But yeah, I was definitely a little sus because this isn't the boss stage? Alright. Then I won't rush it. But yeah, I was definitely already sus. Right? When it was like that guy wasn't breathing. Or they said something to that effect. Where it was like, yeah, he's like dead. And then he mentioned the metal crab thing. And then he was like, yeah, you were gonna get me like an apple or something. Or a fruit basket. And it's like, no. You still have a couple more stages to go? Yeah, I mean, we're playing it pretty slow. I think we're probably gonna get back to this next week? Probably? At the rate we've been going, it's been like a few stages per day, so... been reading all of it. Yeah, anyways. If you're taking off, as that is the gameplay is over, thank you so much for watching, thank you for being here. appreciate your support as always. We're gonna go over to the tavern. And I'm probably gonna call it anyways, because it's... I mean to only go for 2 hours, but I keep pressing the, like... I keep pressing the next stage, like a dummy. Alright, see you later, Rance. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters. The reading's a little intense. I don't know. Like, because there's a lot of it. And for me, I really like playing the stages. Right? We did get to hear Segs. Yes. That was worthwhile. I hope so. It's really funny. I went to the front page. Saw that the stream had 7 viewers. Loaded up the Segs clip. Came back to YouTube. And then it said there were 5 viewers. So I lost 2 viewers because Segs was being yelled. Oh god, no, please. Shut up. Why do you still keep talking even though I leave the screen? Oh my god. Even though it was spoilers, it was your choice. Yeah, so Sayleech is great. I don't know if people know this, but she's a flag bearer who's blonde, with really long hair. I don't see any resemblance at all. However, best unit. I'd really appreciate it if she didn't have really, really long dialogue. Yeah, we lost a stage the other day, and Rosmontis's defeat thing was like super long, and I was like, this needs to not be a thing. Does she have an Ian voiceover? Sayleech? I can't imagine she would. Can you... No, when you change it, when you allow for the English voiceover, it does it for like everything, right? And she has a blue eyes white dragon? Yeah, she's a dragon. She's a dragon in the background. Yeah, she's not. No, you can choose? Oh. Like per operator? How do I do that? God, Sayleech is so attractive. Oh, it's like here, right? Oh.
Doctor, if we had met before that incident, I'm sure I would have found myself relying on your help. But I can't well wait forever for someone to tell me what righteousness is. At the very least, on this journey we walk together, I wish to be an ally you can count on.
All right, cool. So we're gonna go over to the strategy meeting, or rather, the tavern. She's cute sounding. Very cute. But yeah, I think on other days when I'm not like drained to death from my current responsibilities, I would do more, but busy week. Oh, I'm sad. So let's we have one more Arknights stream that's gonna be tomorrow. If you enjoyed the story, we can read the event story together. I don't think I'll have the time to finish the entire event. I'm not sure. Eye's currently bleeding from all the orange dots. Wait, what orange dots? You can turn off the random talking in settings if needed. Oh, I didn't know that. I should do that, probably. But yeah, I'm not too sure. We'll play it by ear. I'm not sure if we want to get through the entire event on day 1. It's very unlikely. Oh, your ops on screen? Yeah. All the like clicking on the operators who have like a new thing or whatever. Yeah, I don't deal with that stuff. See, I don't know if this makes sense to people, but like as far as interaction design is concerned, red symbols and orange dots and notifications and stuff, like, they're supposed to bother you. Right? Because they're supposed to tell you that there's something to click so that you click on it. I don't want to click on it. I just don't. So, tomorrow's probably going to be the event. It's going to start at 6. You all want to be here for me dramatically, terribly reading the thing, then yeah, you should come by. You weirdo. I feel insulted. It's not that I don't want to click on the dots. It's that I understand that part of me wants to click on the dots and I'm saying no. Because I'm not going to just automatically do things that I slightly feel inclined to do. But yeah, anyways, for everyone who decided to stick around for my small ramblings, I'll say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your support, as always. You can't control me, strange orange dot. That's correct. Silly orange dots. Thinking they have any agency over me. Bah! Been fun, thanks as always. Alright. See you later, everybody. Bye-bye. Tomorrow, more Arknights. So much content. There's actually content to do in Arknights, which means we can play it. Yeah, let's go. Wow.
Now that I've talked to Amia and the doctor, I can understand why she, an elite operator, and the rest of Rhodes Island made that choice. Doctor, if we had met before that incident, I'm sure I would have found myself relying on your help. But I can't well wait forever for someone to tell me what righteousness is. At the very least, on this journey we walk together, I wish to be an ally you can count on. I reckon it won't be easy to slack off once I become an actual staff member here. Doctor? Yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
I mean, hands and stream?